Season 8 is starting and NBA 2K24 is coming out soon, so we have a lot to talk about today and I'm not wasting your time. So drop me a like if you want 2K24 to be good and let's hop into it. So 2K24 news will be coming very soon because the Jordan edition was revealed last year on July 5th. So guys, while you're watching this video, make sure you've got notifications turned on. That way every time I upload, you get a notification right away. It's that bell right next to subscribe. Hit all notifications and you're going to get every piece of 2K24 news as soon as it comes out on this channel. I got you guys. So this does not happen very often at all anymore, especially like this, but a video on Twitter in the 2K community got 3.4 million views. It's from Black Cobra, who said, saw a lot of zones, double teams, and switches last night. I should pass more, but I work on these, man. Now, this started a huge discussion. We're going to play the video right here after I show you Uncle Demi's tweet, where he said this. This form of ISO is a million times more skilled than those PGs in the rec or sage, left riding and fading, hashtag respect. Now that's what got the conversation going, as you see, as Uncle Demi was saying, which playstyle basically takes more skill. Now this is the gameplay. It was a big, huge highlight. We're not gonna watch the whole thing, obviously. A highlight film of this guy doing some pretty cool things in the rec, some realistic basketball moves, you know what I'm saying? Getting people jumping in the air in the post and stuff like that. So this is what I replied to under the tweet, and I've been waiting for days to finally explain myself more because I've seen a few people, even people that I respect in the community, twisting my words to make me look like a bad person. So we're going to talk about this tweet and I'm going to explain it. So I said, the unfortunate reality is you won't see this in actual competitive games, wagers, pro-am, etc., because it's nowhere near meta. Anyone good with a lock is clamping most of this. It's up to 2K to create a meta that's exciting and more realistic, if this is what you want, not the community. Although I don't play wagers and stuff, you're damn right I'm doing what I need to do to secure my cash if I was playing in wagers and stuff. Starts with 2K, and you'll see under that I said, by the way, I enjoyed watching your video. So most people understood, but some tried to twist it like I was saying this doesn't take skill because it's not meta and any luck with a brain is clamping that. Like, no, that's not what it was at all. I'm actually on the side of wanting to see that more in 2K, realistic basketball. All I was saying was you cannot do that versus very good people. I did say good locks, but I'm saying like in the very top 1% of 2K players, that's something that you're not seeing because it's just not something that is efficiently effective. You see what I'm saying? 2K needs to change the gameplay around to where more realistic basketball is rewarded more in terms of the highest competition. That's why people left right in the 2K league and stuff, because that's the best way, most efficient way to win. They're playing for money. See what I'm saying? If I was playing in wagers and stuff, you're damn right I'm not playing realistic basketball. I'm doing whatever is the best thing possible to win me money. Anyway, even the guy that made this post admitted it himself. Yeah, there's no point in playing this way competitively. In those settings, you won't win much. Now, Joe Knows, a guy who is a very competitive 2K player, plays 5v5 Pro-Am, has won many tournaments this year, has a top Pro-Am team in the entire world. He spoke about it and he said, if anyone attempted to play an entire Pro-Am series against a top 5 team using strictly realistic moves, it wouldn't end well. But I do think I could win a game against an average team using them. But the quote-unquote realistic moves are fun to use and beautiful to watch. And I said, well said, Joe, because he explained it better than I did. Okay, so what I'm trying to put out there is that that's awesome. I actually want to preach more of that in next year's game on 2K24 as I was starting to get into it this year. If you guys didn't see me playing rec a lot, I was, preaching passing to the open man and winning's the only thing that matters and stuff like that. I would love to see that more. 2K has to make it a more closer to meta gameplay style, and more people are going to play that way. See what I'm saying? Anyway, into this next post right here, Joe Knows had another double down, said, in all honesty, the realistic moves are really for entertainment. Due to game mechanics, I don't think at the very top level on competitive gameplay, they would work consistently enough to win. Top level team defense is quote unquote ain't watching that. So I want to make sure that this is put out there. I'm only talking about at the highest level of competition in basketball. A lot of people that play 2K, you say you're not having fun, but that's because you play the most meta possible at all times. You'd have no excuse to go into the rec and have on the most meta dribble moves every single game and the best jump shot and the best build Why would you do that? There's a big reason why most of those people are not having fun on 2K. You see what I'm saying? You got to switch it up. You got to play realistic basketball. You got to play with a team. You got to do pick and rolls and back doors and all that stuff. Give and goes. That's fun. That's basketball. And on the other hand, if that's how you have fun playing 2K, then I really don't care, bro. Enjoy yourself. Now, Splash Edition, a former 2K League player and a $250,000 My Team tournament winner, we're getting into the comp side of 2K, by the way, is what I'm trying to say, gave his take on it, and this is what he said. So this is what was the argument. You know, everyone was, oh, realistic basketball, and the comp side was saying things. He, on Twitter, said, I hate to be the Debbie Downer, but there's a reason these clips are always in rec, park, or casual pro-am. If you try to do this versus any player that has 2 thumbs, it's not going to be good. These simulation type clips always look good. So once again, of course, he was more on the extreme side of explaining it. It's not about oh, that doesn't take skill or that's not cool, anything like that. It's just saying that in a competitive setting, that's not really going to work. Of course, those moves can be a part of your bag. You can sometimes do those moves, but it's not what's going to win you games when you're playing for money and stuff. So that's up to 2K to make a game where that's the meta. Why is real basketball not the most effective way to play, and not even close to the most effective way to play? You know, I don't know, bro. I thought it was hilarious, people trying to just mix up what I was saying. Now, the last thing we'll talk about on this was Steezo saying, because this got 3.4 million views, guys. So we have to talk about it for a while. It's the biggest thing that's happened in the 2K community, and I don't know how long. Anyway, Steezo said, it don't matter what game it is or what specific stuff they choose to patch on said game, the best players will always find a way to optimize the best ways to win, whether that aligns with realism or not. Complaining about it, telling people to play realistic on a video game for the sake of failed hoop dream fantasies is the only thing unrealistic. I'm the biggest blood. So that was Steezo's take on it, and I do agree with a lot of things that he said in that. I mean, the best players are always going to adapt. I've got a 90+ win percentage on every single 2K possible, and it's not a flex. I'm just saying, like, it doesn't matter what 2K does, as long as you have genuine skill on the basketball game, and, you know, very important is IQ, you're going to prevail in almost every 2K. You know what I'm saying? It's not like 1 year you're going to be good, 1 year you're going to be trash, if you actually genuinely know how to play basketball. Anyway, Season 8 news just dropped. 2K tweeted out Season 8 kicks off Friday. A new era dawns in Phoenix with KD Trey's arrival, as well as all new rewards and challenges in Season 8. So opening up the article, what we have here, because I know you guys really care about the rewards and stuff like that. They're still playing 2K, and you know, maybe you just want to know what they are. You haven't played in a while, you want to know what they have, see if you want to get back on for the summer and stuff like that. They said climb the Season 8 rewards ladder by playing games and earning XP, which can earn you some exciting new gear and outfits, add new animations, player banners, blah blah blah. Level 25 new era hat, spirited level 30 NBA mascots, if you didn't get to the last season, I guess, a useful level 39 badge point, wow, and the level 40 tiger on current gen. So if you're on current gen, the level 40 reward is a tiger, which I believe is the same as last year for Season 8, or I don't know, we had the tiger last year as well. Anyway, the level 40 reward for PlayStation 5 and Xbox and Next Gen, all that, is the final core badge pattern. Throughout the year, we've offered a wealth of customization options via core badge patterns, letting you cater to your specifications, and playstyle. Core badge pattern 3 will be available in Season 8. Take a look at the options below. So, of course, as you guys know, this is like Season 3 2.0 or Season 2 2.0. I like it because it's a gameplay reward. You guys know that I really liked when they gave us the core badge patterns the first time. But at the same time, this is just Season 3 2.0 or Season 2, whichever one it was, because they should have just gave us all these. Like, why did they give us half and then half in Season 8? That doesn't make any sense. So this is what they look like right here. As you guys know, you're able to select like 2 defensive cores, and then you miss out on playmaking or things like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool. Like, I want to give 2K a slight W because, you know, it's the only gameplay reward we've got this whole year, and I did really love it in like Season 3 and stuff. But they should have gave it to us before. Anyway, let's get into the rest of the news, because it's still really important about 2K24 and stuff like that. We're finally out of this. I'm telling you, bro, we had to talk about it because it was so important. I tweeted out, and it got 1,400 likes, by the way. I said, remove the 4,619 different shot timings in NBA 2K24. It's horrible. If any of you guys play next gen, especially, you know what I'm talking about. It happens on current gen as well. Now, I'm not talking about if you have a low stamina and it gives you a different shot speed. I'm talking about where you take a shot on 2K. It's my #1 gameplay complaint this whole year, as you guys know that have been watching. And it doesn't make any sense why you're taking a wide open standing shot or something. It doesn't make any sense why it's 3 times faster than your normal shot. Or the next one's 2 times slower. There should always be a consistent shot timing when you're wide open. Steph Curry does not take 10 wide open corner shots and 5 of them are a completely different form and speed. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense why Mike Wang's game is like that. But a lot of people were agreeing. I would say 98% of people in the comment section down there. So that is my biggest gameplay complaint for 2K23 is the fact that it just has extremely unrealistic different shot timings. And 2K did try to prevent Zins from happening, but I'm not going to say the name. Zins are still in the game. It's just not the Zen product. I'm not going to say the name, okay? I'm just not even going to say it. They're still in the game. So it doesn't matter. Why punish all us 2K players for a few geeks? You know what I'm saying? If you play stage a lot in 2K21 or something like that, you're going to have a different opinion because a lot of people on the stage were using it and stuff. But the average 2K player was not using a Zen on 2K21 and 2K22 and stuff like that. And let me go ahead and tell you guys something even more important than that. Most people with Zins that were using them, I crushed because they were so bad at the game that they had to have a crutch that was going to time all their shots correctly. They still had to get open. They still had to guard me on defense, which most of them couldn't do. If you're going that far to cheat on a video game to time your shot correctly, you're probably not that good at the game. Most of the people are not that good at the game. So don't punish us. Don't punish me. Why punish me and you that's watching the video? Because 1 to 2% of the community are cheaters. Now 2K got outdid by PC people again. Look at this. This is Wimby on 2K on the left, Wimby on the right. Wembanyama, whatever you want to say, bro. It looks better on the right side. And I've been saying this for years. I don't mean to down the people that work at 2K, but you gotta start having these PC people like work for 2K in some sort of way. They make these beautiful courts and they make face creations better than 2K most of the time. Why is 2K not hiring these people? It doesn't make any sense to me. And not even necessarily hiring. I'm sure some of them would do it for free like they do right now. But anyway, Paul on Twitter, he said, explain this to me, at Baluba, the gameplay director. I have to green a wide open catch and shoot corner 3, which is cool. Like that, we have to green. But I can white a dunk meter and still bam on the whole team. Now, this is something that I feel like most of us can agree on. If you have to green a shot, especially contact dunks, you should have to green contact dunks. You should have to green anything that's contested in the paint. That is a dunk, right? I'm pretty sure we can all agree on that. Now, in 2K23, the green window for dunks is very small. That's been proven. So what I say is make it greens only next year if you're going to keep greens only on 2K23 for the shooting. But widen the green window a little bit so that you don't see those dunk meters that I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about, where it looks like a green, but it just doesn't count as a green. That's what I'm talking about. So make it to where you have to green them as well. I see, bro, it happens to me as well. Contact dunking early and late and slightly early and slightly late on 2 or 3 people. You should never be able to just white a contact posterizer dunk on a guy that has a 99 block and Hall of Fame anchor. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, someone add me on Twitter, and you guys can at me, by the way, as well, if you guys want me to answer your questions, and I'll put them in the videos sometimes. I'm not going to put everyone on there, but he added me and he said, question: do you think of 2K fully removing the city and took the live route with pure matchmaking, it would be better? I think open roam is not necessary for the story. They should teleport us to different areas and rooms if they really want some people to open roam. Thoughts? Question mark. Now, my thoughts on the city, as most of you guys know, is that I'm not a big fan of it. I'm also not the biggest hater of the city. Obviously, it was designed to keep you walking around and spending more time, so you know you can run to Foot Locker and then run all the way across the city to do your quest, and then as you're doing that, you can see the Nike ad and the Gatorade ad, and 2K is making more money, right? So it's not only designed for people to be like, whoa, it's a city. It's also designed to keep you on the game longer and see more advertisements. I don't think the city is the greatest idea. I feel like we should try to go back to what worked so good, which is multiple different affiliations, but in their own dedicated park servers. I don't care for having to walk to Nike. I think it was best when I could load up a menu and look through all the clothes and the attribute boosts and stuff like that. So I think for once we should go back to what worked. And if it doesn't work, then hey, we figured out it's not as good as we thought it was. back in the day, okay? It's okay to go back to some things, but at the same time, a lot of the community does forget about things that we had in the game as pure nostalgia. They're like, oh, we have to have this back, when if it came back, they would probably complain and not like it. You see what I'm saying? Like, 2K brought the affiliations back, but they didn't do it correctly for 2 years. I think this year was the first one they did it close to correct, but you see what I'm saying? Like, we talked about this before a lot before 2K23 came out. Affiliations back in the day was Sunset Beach, right? There was a beach theme. Rivet City, you know, you had the chain nets, you had the carnival for Old Town, all that type of stuff. It used to have a theme. It used to mean something. This year was the first time it really means something. Like Beast of the East has the volcano, and the Knights has the, you know, the castles and stuff. I still think the old way was better, in my opinion. Anyway, look how bad it's gotten in 2K. This guy had a quest where he had to get 1,001 alley-oop assist or finishes, highlight plays, whatever, and it gives him 600 VC. That's unacceptable, 2K. I know a lot of 2K creators are on the 2K logo leash and they got a contract and their soul's locked up in Ronnie 2K's basement, but and you know they can't say anything, but like I can say things. That's bad. It's really bad. We've talked about it multiple times this year how to upgrade your player needs to be cheaper next year. Now, Be Like Dime said if they don't do anything, they better have a total no squads rec. I don't see how that doesn't happen in 2K24. So you guys let me know how you feel about that. But you need to watch this NBA 2K24 video right here. If you're ready for 2K24 to come out, click this video right here where there's lots of information on the game. And like I told you guys, there will be more coming soon. So click it. I don't know what you're doing, bro. Click this right here and I'm out. Peace.